A very warm welcome into the Brixton Recreation Centre. It is game 4 of the opening weekend of the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025, powered by Jordan Brand and of course the Hoopsfix Foundation. If you want to be here, if you want to be amongst it, head over to hoopsfix.com, all the ticket information. We're here for the next 4 Sundays in the fabulous rounds of the Brixton Recreation Centre. And this is our second men's matchup. It's our first contest from Pool A. It is FunctionAll taking on Basketball Nation. FunctionAll, the reigning champions of the men's side of the competition. And Basketball Nation, a new team with pretty much a whole set of new faces. Romario Spence will be very familiar to everybody who has been watching this tournament. But yeah, a couple of new faces in this Basketball Nation side, which will be very exciting, very interesting to see how all that works out. This is genuinely one of my favourite tournaments in the world, because you just get to see so much of the best of British basketball in a unique setting with a unique rule set, as we will explore in just a moment, as he gets the separation inside but can't get the finish. As FunctionAll taking it the other way, Eduidem was with the shot attempt from outside. Looking to go inside, bodies everywhere. And Basketball Nation looking for the first basket of the contest, and they will get it. And that was Romario Spence, in fact, batting away. No good from Eduidem. Back to Spence. Long two, sinks it. Abdul Wurie. So, as Eduidem met at the rack on the follow, Peter Turay, one of the very best to do it at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League, the 2-time MVP of the tournament, goes inside, can't make it through. Eduidem kicks to the flank. That 3-ball attempt just off the mark from Nyarko. Basketball Nation still battling away. Kick to the outside. After that 2-player action, as Romario Spence is there to try and follow up on the attempt from Abdul Wurie. That did not go. Simpson was the other player there trying to make things happen. It's going inside. Good for 2. Was Nyarko. So Basketball Nation bringing it up the floor. We're tied at 4 apiece. Pyne. Inside once again, battling away was Abdul Wurie. Somebody drew a foul. I think it was Wurie. And couldn't cleanly see who gave away that foul, so apologies. I suspect it was Peter Turay, but again, couldn't clearly see the referee's signal, so apologies, as that is good. 1 shot, it was worth 2 points. That's how the free throw work here at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League. The clock stays running until the final 2 minutes of the final period. We call that FIBA time, when everything just becomes a regulation game of basketball. As he hits the deck, Basketball Nation with Romario Spence very nearly taken away. With Nyarko forced the final touch off Spence. Bounce pass to the corner. Adamu looked. I think he did the defender with his eyes. He looked for the outside shooter. He kept on penetrating and scored at the rack. 6 plays 6. Battling away inside once more for Basketball Nation. Caleb Tabanar, it was. The big man in 12. Three ball from the corner. Hit the deck, told to get back to his feet. And foul on one black for blocking. KJ Smith picking up first personal, first team foul. Subs on the floor. Three ball is good. RJ Eytle-Rock. Played in underneath. Again, hands all over the place. That's going to go the way of FunctionAll. Adamu putting the pressure on. Eytle-Rock fouled in the act of shooting. He's going to go to the line to shoot 1. It's going to be worth 2. And he was fouled by Simpson. Eytle-Rock puts it down. And just like that, FunctionAll have grown their lead. 11 plays 6. As that's been turned over. Really solid defensive work. Callum Lawson. Lawson kicks it over to Adamu. Can't finish. And a foul on the second attempt. Peter Turay. I think it's going to be Romario Spence that's called on. Waiting for confirmation. Ooh, foul number 2. That is Simpson's second personal foul. And a timeout has been called by Basketball Nation. They're down 11-6. They want to talk things over. It's perfectly reasonable. The players are taking a quick break, and so will we. Back in just a moment here, the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. We're back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre. Our second men's matchup, our first from Pool A in this year's Hoopsfix Prime Summer League, brought to you by the Hoopsfix Foundation and powered by Jordan Brand. Make sure you're following and supporting the Hoopsfix across all the social media platforms. Hoopsfix, Hoopsfix Women and the Hoopsfix Foundation. And as the two go for Peter Turay. And if you want to be here in attendance live in Brixton, head over to hoopsfix.com. All the information on tickets will be there. As he gets the foul, Abdul Wurie. He can't get the shot to drop. It's 11 red, so RJ Eytle-Rock picks up the foul. The Cheshire Phoenix star. That's been stripped but kept alive. Impressively so by Basketball Nation. Simpson. Obi Agu. No good. Ball movement, Simpson sends it inside. Good finish. Romario Spence joined MK Breakers this season. One of Luton's favourite sons, Romario Spence. Eytle-Rock. He's fouled on his way through. I think that's going to go on number 1. Couldn't have been more wrong. Went on number 10, Rich Ashu. The 1 for 2 is good from Eytle-Rock. That's 7 points in the contest for the SLB regular. That's a bit too strong. Tries to bat it way inside. Way to attack the rack. Rich Ashu. Denied initially. Not to be denied a second time. Oh, Eytle-Rock had the handles, had the footwork. Denied the finish. We are under 30 seconds left in the first period of play. KJ Smith finds Ashu. The shot didn't go. And now Functional trying to pick up the pace. In and out the hands of Takami-Forster. 2 seconds to get the shot away. Simpson runs out of time. Nearly takes out a photographer in the process. At the end of 1, FunctionAll lead it 15-10 over Basketball Nation. We're back in 1 minute's time. You're watching the Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League 2025. Welcome back in to the Brixton Recreation Centre. 15 plays 10. FunctionAll are in the lead. They're the team in the red uniforms with Adamu just passing on that ball. FunctionAll, the reigning champions, as the 3 ball just off the mark. Obi Agu. Now Basketball Nation, like we say, one of the new teams. Bunch of new faces. KJ Smith into the hands of Agu. Adamu. Didn't gather it cleanly the first time. Got the, nearly said got the assist. As Smith pushing it forward, tries to elevate Romario Spence. Can't finish. Going to take it the other way. FunctionAll. Moses Gordon. That's batted away. Amaefule going inside. Really pushing the pace, FunctionAll, as the 3-ball is good. Nothing but net. Moses Gordon. Amaefule gathers in that loose ball. After Basketball Nation once again denied heading up the floor. Oh, went for the no-look kick pass to the corner. Asked rather a lot of Taiga Takami-Forster. Lewis Halliday has checked into the contest. He wears 7 in the red uniforms. We're going to see some changes next time by for Basketball Nation, as that's been stolen once again from by Amaefule. Kicks to the corner for Halliday. Halliday going baseline. Really solid defense. Forces the turnover. Romario Spence it is, putting in the hard yards. And for that he'll be rewarded with a quick break, as will Abdul Wurie. Moyosoreoluwa Eziashi in possession. Pass forward to Tabanar. All the way on the outside with Ashu dispossessed. Taiga Takami-Forster trying to kick it forward to Halliday. Halliday not alive to it that time. Played off his back as Ashu. Well, he was denied the chance to elevate. Moses Gordon showed us what we could have won. 18 plays 10. Under 7 to play in the second. As Eziashi takes a seat. As Romario Spence will check in next time. 3-ball, lets it fly. Takami-Forster puts it down. And the call from the head coach of BB Nation is wake up on defense. That's way too easy. And you can't give a talent like Amaefule any chance to breathe. Certainly not kind of space on the perimeter. He's been hurting them today. Good patient play, but that's been turned over. There's a whistle. I think 24-second violation. So sideline ball. We can't see shot clocks in here, but the referees are counting all the time and will signal at appropriate intervals. 3-ball from the corner, just off to the left from Moses Gordon. Battling his way inside, Romario Spence. 6 points in the contest now for the big man from MK Breakers. As they're moving it around the outside. FunctionAll. Takami-Forster wanted the call, was not forthcoming. As a meeting at the rack. And another monster finish. Amaefule fouled, didn't stop him. Caleb Tabanar, who sends Adamu to the stripe. Adamu, of course, GB international, playing his club basketball for Salon Vilpas in Finland this last season. Makes the three-point play. Third season as a pro. And then played for the Kapfenberg Bulls in Austria and Olomouc of Czechia. Kick back to the outside. Still Aaron Pyne. Gives it to Spence. Spence, step back at the baseline. It's money. Taiga Takami-Forster after a difficult, hard-earned basket for Basketball Nation. Takami-Forster just slots one from outside. Spence stays with the play, puts it down. That's 10 points in the contest for Romario Spence. Again, everybody who's watched this tournament knows exactly what he's about, as the triple is short. Offensive rebound though for FunctionAll. Takami-Forster thought about it for a second. Diving inside, he is fouled, is RJ Eytle-Rock. Not adjudged to have been shooting. Three ball, Adamu barely ripples the net. As cool as you like, and again, he is a player that cannot be afforded any space at all. He will punish you, and he has done repeatedly. And a timeout has been taken by the side trailing. Basketball Nation, they want to talk things over. They're going to take a quick break, so will we. Back in just a moment. Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League 2025 continues after this. Welcome back in to the Brixton Recreation Centre, Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League 2025. It's becoming an old adage, but your summer can't begin until the Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League kicks off. And what a start to things we have had today. This is our fourth game, and we are approaching the end of the second period of it. FunctionAll taking on Basketball Nation. FunctionAll reigning champions in the red uniforms. And this opens up for RJ Eytle-Rock. You expect him to hit those, given a lot of space. Puts it a little bit long. Takami-Forster. Oh, with the assist, Adamu sinks the triple. 11 points in the contest for the GB star. On the outside. Romario Spence finds the open shooter. Step back, three ball is money. Nothing but net there. Dele Olalekan. And that's off the foot of Spence. It's going to stay with FunctionAll. 33 plays 19. Change coming. Taking a break. Taiga Takami-Forster. He's had a massive impact on this game. Cameron Nyarko checking in for him. On the outside, wide open. Adamu doesn't miss those. The bench were alive to it. 5 on the floor for Basketball Nation. Not able to react. Step back in the mid-range. Does it go? No. Batted away. They will keep it alive, FunctionAll. Adamu going inside, going the long way around, tries to drop it off in the middle. Good battling rebound. Dylan Darbin it was with the shot attempt. Battling back, and Adamu elevates 4-2. Long range 2 is good. Aaron Pyne. 10 seconds to shoot it for FunctionAll. Eytle-Rock. Got the look he wanted in the corner. Adamu at the buzzer. It had to be 41, plays 22 at the end of the first half. Adamu is doing whatever he wants. 19 points in that first half, 4 assists to go along with it. It's Amin's world and we are living in it. We'll be back in a couple moments time. Hoopsfix Prime Summer League continues after this. Welcome back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre. Half-time, FunctionAll are at 41-22 over Basketball Nation. Leading scorers, Adamu has 19 points. He leads all scorers. Romario Spence leading the way for his side. He's got 10 in the contest, go along with 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Turay is leading the battle on the boards for FunctionAll. He's got 5 rebounds. Adamu has 4 assists. You're up to score. You're up to date with the stats leaders for both teams. If you want to follow along with that information, link is in the description for live stats. Okay, we are about to get back underway for the second half. As a reminder, the clock won't stop except for a timeout during the third until the final 2 minutes of the final period of play. KJ Smith trying to light a spark in his team. And he gets his attempt swatted by Cameron Nyarko. It stays with Basketball Nation. Using the screen. Adamu, not just about offense, he's about defense also. And he ran Aaron Pyne into trouble. KJ Smith got his hand in there, knocked the ball loose. It's going to stay with FunctionAll, the team in the red uniforms. Shot goes up, shot goes down. Eytle-Rock puts him on 10 points in the contest. Back down his man inside, and that's been kicked up the floor to Adamu. Rejected by the rack, and that one also can't be gathered in. The whole court heave. Abdul Wurie. 3 ball. It's good. Gonna head to the line to try and add one more. Peter Turay. Not just the dominant inside force. Caleb Tabanar taking a break. Rich Asu back into the contest. Makes it a perfect 4-point play. Peter Turay again absolutely comes alive in the summertime. Under the bright lights of the Brixton Recreation Centre here at the Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League, as that is just off the mark for the triple. Great battling under the rim. Who's going to come away with it? It's going to be FunctionAll. Peter Turay also played his club basketball in Austria this year. Eytle-Rock. As defenders going where he wants. That shot from Nyarko just off the mark. Now Basketball Nation looking to try and flip the script right now. Sent the long way around. And everything's coming up FunctionAll. Every loose ball. Well, that didn't. Peter Turay stayed home when Amaefule thought he was going to attack the rack. Dele Olalekan checks in. Aaron Pyne taking a break. KJ Smith taking it over the timeline. Smith just short on the 3. And it's a clothesline attempt. Pretty strong from Dele Olalekan on Peter Turay as Amaefule takes a seat. Only the 19 points for Adamu right now. 1 rebound, 5 assists. He is having himself a day. Kick to the corner. Back to the top with RJ Eytle-Rock. Nyarko. Just off the mark to the left. And this is more like it for Basketball Nation. Driving downhill. Met at the rack, denied. Inside. That's good for 2. RJ Eytle-Rock heading up the other way. KJ Smith. Spence was fouled on the play. Foul called on Callum Lawson. His way inside, and again just a bear hug of a foul once again from Lawson, and that will send Abdul Wurie to the stripe. Again, a 1 for 2. Puts it down for 2. Abdul Wurie. Basketball Nation chipping away. Now they need a stop. Desperately need a stop. And Nyarko kicking it around our FunctionAll. RJ Eytle-Rock gets to his spot. Kicks out. 3 balls on the way. 3 balls down and good. Callum Lawson was feeling it straight out of the hands. They made it hard for FunctionAll. Did Basketball Nation. And Spence drives, kicks, little head fake, kicks back out. Spence off the mark with the triple. Rich Asu it was, putting on the moves. Lawson tried to go back to back, didn't hit this time. KJ Smith trying to put his defender in a spin cycle. Ashu was fouled. Go against number 6. Peter Turay picks up the foul. Subs coming. Spence taking a break for Basketball Nation. Replaced by Eduidem Buckle. Stays with Basketball Nation. That will find his way to Ashu. And he's denied by the rack once more. Three-ball attempt, just short. FunctionAll once again going the other way. Nyarko, Lawson. That's been stolen. Taking it the other way, drives around him, can't get the finish. It's the soft touch off the glass from Abdul Wurie. They're showing us a lot. Basketball Nation. They're doing all the right things. Sometimes luck's just not with you. And I mean, that time, what can you do there? Dominant defense. Stayed vertical, got high, rejected the shot attempt, and then take it the other way. Nyarko not able to find the finish that time. Smith tried to send a disguise pass through to Wurie. As Obi Agu is fouled, and that's going to be timeout taken by Basketball Nation. Let's see if that gets paid. It does. So Basketball Nation going to take a quick break. We're going to join them for that quick break. The score is 53-24. FunctionAll in the lead here at the Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League 2025. Welcome back into the Brixton Recreation Centre. Don't forget, if you want to be here, Hoopsfix.com has all the information about tickets and the schedule, of course, and also who the players are, who you will be coming out to support, to enjoy and celebrate watching some fantastic pro-am basketball here in London. As that free throw attempt did not go from Obi Agu. Basketball Nation. Minute left in this third period. Battled his way inside. Will be rewarded with free throws, Abdul Wurie. No good on that free throw attempt from Abdul Wurie. Obi Agu. Somebody got a touch on that pass. He tried to put a lot of mustard on. Basketball Nation trying to go to work. 6 seconds. That's more like it. KJ Smith finds Abdul Wurie for the basket. on the brink of the end of the period. After 3, it's 53 plays 26. We'll be right back. Functional Elite at the Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League 2025. Welcome back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre. Final period about to get underway here. FunctionAll with a pretty commanding lead. They're at 53-26 over Basketball Nation. Adamu, 19 points. Eytle-Rock, 12 points. Peter Turay, 8 points. They are the points leaders for FunctionAll. Romario Spence, Abdul Wurie, and Aaron Pyne are the points leaders for BBN. It's FunctionAll on the offense to get us underway in the 4th. Looking to step inside. Lovely finish from Moses Gordon. Eziashi with the pass inside. Abdul Wurie. Wurie fouled in the act of shooting. No good on the 1 for 2. Kicked over. Split the would-be receivers. Moyosoreoluwa with the pass attempt, no good on the shot attempt from Olalekan. Ashu. Sorry, Obi Agu it was. Not able. Moyosoreoluwa Eziashi. He was trying to open up things. A little bit too much sauce on the pass. Can't fault the man for trying to kickstart something. As a triple goes down. Obi Agu. Credit the assist. Louis Halliday. 3 balls on the way. Oh! And it's a wedgie. Eziashi with the attempt. It was a wide open look. Looked good out of the hands. What were we saying earlier about doing the right things, get to the right spot on the floor, and sometimes your luck is in, and sometimes it very much isn't. So possession has been retained by Basketball Nation. Ruled a jump ball. Of course, we don't do jump balls in FIBA. Even at the Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League in the first 38 minutes of play. We go to the table, we look at which way the arrow is pointing. Look for the step back 3. Instead he finds Wurie inside. Again, it was good play. Finish just agonizingly stayed out. Wurie, this time parts them like the sea. Unable to get the finish. Eziashi. Look for the pass inside. Didn't come off. once again, FunctionAll not able to locate their defenders on that far side of the floor. KJ Smith elevates. Good finish through contact. He'll go to the line for one more. As substitution, checking in will be Darbin for FunctionAll. Who does he replace? He replaces Moses Gordon. So KJ Smith. Off the mark with the and one play as, oh my! Dylan Darbin put it on the moves with the Euro step, the finish, the foul. He's going to go to the line, try and add one more. Doesn't go. Smith denied by Darbin, who stole the ball. 5 minutes and change left in this one. 60 plays, 28. FunctionAll lead it over Basketball Nation. Again, don't be overly surprised as that three ball flies. No good. Rebound will stay with FunctionAll. Don't be surprised as we get towards the end of the game that both sides stay playing. Again, very few games get played. You get 3 games to make it out your pool. For Basketball Nation, they're going to want to keep the points differential to a minimum, as that's a triple. Halliday lighting it up from outside. And just as I'm saying, they're going to want to keep it down. Basketball Nation, as Rich Ashu scores inside. FunctionAll are going to want to open up the gap as much as possible. You don't know what's going to happen in later games, as Darbin nails the triple from outside. The bench bringing production late on for FunctionAll. Darbin forces KJ Smith into a really tough shot. Been gathered in. Eziashi fakes out the shot, goes inside, stays going inside. Tried to dump off the pass, but Halliday stole it. Bounce pass inside, rejected! Rich Ashu sent him back. KJ Smith on the assist from Ashu. Lays one in. Darbin, three ball, just a bit too deep. Good rebound by Eziashi. Looking for that best option, it's KJ Smith. 3 minutes and change. Smith turns the corner, elevates, can't finish. It would have been something with that finger roll layup as Peter Turay battling away, finishes inside. Moyosoreoluwa Eziashi. Good drive inside, Rich Ashu. So they're going to give you the lane. You might as well drive right through it. Drops off once again for Ashu. Basketball Nation just chipping away. It's not necessarily about winning and losing for them right now, as Darbin, his triple just off the mark, the offensive rebound. Good battling away inside. Halliday can't finish. Eziashi kicks it up the floor to Wurie. Wurie driving in, finishes. Again, to finish that thought, it's not about winning and losing right now. It's about get that point differential as low as possible, and just play how you're going to play. You got to shake this off next week. They've got a game next week. They've got a game the week after. As they draw the foul. KJ Smith assessed with the foul. The hold. 134. That's taking a break. Is Moyosoreoluwa Eziashi. He sits down. You came in for him. That was Caleb Tabanar, I believe. Diallo putting on the pressure. Basket is no good as he forced him out of bounds. Good defense from Mazzariou Diallo. 1.5 to play. Diallo in the corner. It's denied by Darbin. Kicks over to Ashu. Ashu, 3-ball. Halfway down, stayed out. Over the top and in, Caleb Tabanar. As we see Functional make a change. Moses Gordon checking back into the game. Halliday taking a break. 68 plays 40. The best period we've seen so far from Basketball Nation. As a triple. Made it look so casual from outside. Takami-Forster as we are nearing the final minute of play. And again, the pace has slowed somewhat, but they're still going to try and score on each other right until the final buzzer. And that's a fancy finish from KJ Smith, assisted by Rich Ashu. Darbin drops off to Gordon. No good. Going up for it again, rejected, but fouled by one of them. It was KJ Smith. Fouling Marcel Alexandre Mendes. Alexandre Mendes. A little bit too strong for Mendes. Second is good. 38.3 to play in the contest. KJ Smith over the timeline. Back into the hands of Smith. Trying to force that pass inside. It goes eventually. Foul. That's going to send Caleb Tabanar to the line. Who is it with the foul? It's number 8 in the red unis. That is Mendes. So first off the mark, 22.1 seconds left. Second doesn't go either. FunctionAll. Adamu encouraging them to get the ball to Vinci Mbongo. Mbongo gets the space, gets the shot up, it's rejected, gets the pass back inside, and that will go out of play. And it goes to Basketball Nation with 2.5 seconds to play. Mbongo, a late addition to the side. KJ Smith's going to send it up from the half court. That's going to do it for us in this one. FunctionAll take a commanding victory. 72-42 over Basketball Nation. Adamu finishes the high scorer in the contest. He had 19 points. RJ Eytle-Rock 12. Peter Turay on 10. Romario Spence and Abdul Wurie also had 10 points in that outing. Don't go anywhere. Our next contest is at 3:30, so about 20 minutes time. SBB taking on TMB in Pool A. We'll see you shortly for that one. At the end of this one, FunctionAll take it 72-42 over BBN at the Hoopsfix Pro Am Summer League 2025.